And don't take too many if you do poison run, because you are likely to die. Did I hit? Oh, I didn't hit.
Do we want to have a belt of grenades coming up?
No. Probably want poison capsules.
Oh yeah! I love that my design is actually being used for once.
Your smelter design.
Yes!
We were doing that on Aeon, like the second or third day that.
Oh,
went
nice!
live, yeah.
Yeah, I like it because it's different without being worse.
That's a positive.
Yes! Yes! The smelting
It
build
is
we have.
more. It's like we had.
Oh, the staggered. Okay.
Yes.
Factorio
like an
tends to
art
have
space
builds that are very tall and very, very slim.
Yeah, it saves almost 50% in length for like 3 tiles in width. It's almost nothing.
Yeah, we basically doubled our smelting on Aeon by switching over to that from just regular electric furnaces.
Additionally, the length of this when you make a blue belt with like blue belt steel furnaces is just about identical to the normal length of a yellow belt. So
If you don't do the staggered thing.
yeah, if you don't do the stagger, so it's so much more compact. But it's a wee bit wider.
Blueprinting this.
Actually, why don't I put this in the game blueprints?
Do
Why
it.
am I lagging so much?
Because we are fighting biters. Loads of them.
Give me a moment, I'll put the blueprint in game library.
Oh boy.
Bloop. It's there. Also, for later... Wait, is this my account with no blueprints? Yes, this is my account with no blueprints. Lol.
Yes, this your totally dragon account, not your dragon account.
Yeah.
To be honest, I actually started to play without blueprints. It's kind of fun.
Oh, so did I. I didn't like blueprints for the longest time because I realized that it would incentivize players not knowing what they're building. Now I do use blueprints, but I design my own, and I am happily spending 50 hours on a single blueprint to get it just right.
Which he has done before.
I have spent more than 100 hours on a blueprint, like...
Yes, I know. I played 60k with him.
Yes. Alex, how long did we spend on that train loader unloader blueprint?
A decent little while.
I'd say it was just about 24, maybe 38 hours or so, like a day and a half, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was actually around 2 days, really.
Yeah, actually 2 days feels more right.
I think it was
I missed the part because I reconnected.
Alright, my mega blueprint books for train loading and unloading. I'm gonna post a link in blueprint top, and that was Suggs asking, right?
Yes.
There you go. That is 6 books.
Oh, that thing.
Yes! It is beyond useful and powerful. It simplifies so many things, and instead of requiring a balancer, you just use the train as a single massive chest, effectively. And it fucking works! Works!
Well, that's 2 more spawners down.
Yay!
And how long have you been working on that one?
I just ran out with 5 grenades.
Yeah. Grenades are very good at killing spawners. So
Oh, just you wait till we get cluster grenades.
Ooh, yeah.
that requires oil.
Rockets.
Root cluster grenades, get me rockets.
Let's just go straight for nukes. That'll just solve so many issues.
Yeah, find the uranium. man.
Nuclear artillery.
Uranium.
Wait, where did we have the uranium? We had uranium somewhere.
No, you didn't.
All right, you did.
Holy blimey, yeah, there is none. Wow. Alright.
See, I know where it is, but I can't help you. I'm not
No,
gonna help
I
you.
know where it is too. It is. Let's see.
Somewhere. No, it's
Can
Are
I
we heading
remember?
towards it?
No, I think it's
It's right
here.
there. Isn't that right, Alex?
Yep.
Oh, hidden all
Yeah, that's the
inside.
uranium I remember, but I think there's somewhere some.
Basically, we removed that uranium because we realized it was too close and too valuable.
Yeah,
Again.
it's actually close to the oil, which makes it
Yes.
useful.
Yes.
Yeah, so we had
That's
to
why
remove
we
it.
had to remove it.
I think it was more over here, honestly.
Is someone claiming the bodies so we don't lose resources
not
on the bodies?
Two
We
places
shouldn't
have
really
been
be
working on
taking it.
that.
Yes and no. Sometimes,
value.
maybe not. I
Because
try
everybody
to.
was 92 repair packs.
Yeah, we should claim that. Just do it.
Just do it.
Do
Yeah, that's only 64
Do it.
walls, but
Do
that's something. That's 200 rounds. That's something.
It's not a story Jedi will tell you.
I thought not.
I need to go back to CN.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What up?
I
What did
thought I
you
could
do?
do... Fuck! I thought I could do an in-place upgrade. Turns out I couldn't, so now I broke flow. Fuck!
I think we're about ready.
Flames Dragon.
Turrets.
What
Do
did
we
you break?
use blue inserters or can we use green?
Green?
Yes, green inserters.
You're maybe
I think
colorblind?
that's actually a Bob's thing.
No, the green ones are the fastest. in
The
box.
stack, aren't they?
No, the green ones are the ultimate.
Do we have iron gears being put into a chest anywhere?
Maybe?
Yes. Sweet.
Okay, do we have more inserters?
Maybe?
Because I have none, but I've got turrets to put down.
Tourette.
I... Is there some way to disable biter corpses on my end?
Nope.
So I
No.
could see poison?
What you could do is
poison.
you could replace the graphics files, actually. That is one of the few modding things the game allows you to do without any issues.
What you can also do is press F4, scroll down, and then the fifth option from the bottom, show fire info, gives you a handy dandy little debug circle
Where the spit is.
where the shit is on the ground.
Mhm.
Is it fire info or sticker info?
Fire info.
Fire. Okay. Oh yes, very nice.
Do we have inserters automated? Or just belts?
Just belts at the moment, I think. But working on it, but one thing at a time.
Wow, actually got off all my poison capsules, so I'm surprised.
Why are repair packs going on a belt?
Because they're needed where the belt ends.
What needed where the belt ends, you can actually probably stop that.
Should have said.
That's going to the ally line.
Wait, it's ending up.
Oh, I can see the precious oil.
Yeah,
Yeah, what?
Unlimited chest.
unlimited chest of 500 repair packs if you ever need it.
Why? That's a lot of
But a lot of... But come on, let's face it. We're gonna need those repair packs one way or the other.
We're going to
Yeah,
be
but
missing
no-
green circuits
but if
anyway,
they were
so...
just
No, no longer up
Yeah.
there. It's actually a remnant of Ace 1 Prime.
Wait, someone put the inserter back.
Yeah. I was gonna come down here and put it off. But I really don't want to.
Also, I beefed up our production of words. Oh, so I know where the next spelt can go. Fuck. Turret production needs a lot of iron,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
and it's on the
Also-
end of a very long belt that already has a lot of iron being taken from it.
Can we
Yes.
direct feed one of those bolts to turrets just to...
Well, we're gonna need one more smelter, so we're gonna need to move the wall.
Ugh.
Also, Dutard, if you're in call, adding 2 spaces between the wall and the turret means that when the fighters attack the wall, they won't splash damage onto the turrets. It's also wise for the same reason to place the turrets 2 tiles apart, so every other turret spacing basically.
1 tile's usually enough.
Better to do 2, and it looks better.
If on one doesn't hurt the other.
Yep. It's basically guaranteed to not hurt it.
Like while we're doing this inserter fed build, maybe not, but
Also,
I mean,
look at that party happening there. I want to join the party. That looks like a good time.
which part?
Okay.
This
Actually,
party.
this party includes regular spitters. I am.
Party balloon time.
Ah,
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. They had had too much to drink. They were puking all over everything.
So they had a good night, is what you're saying.
They had to,
They had too much acid.
yeah, they had to lay down.
We're almost there.
Maybe you should offer them some Pepto-Bismol.
What?
Ooh.
Pepto-Bismol? You don't know
What?
that?
You don't know what?
No, I'm a Norwegian. We don't.
That's US thingy against stomach reflux.
Fuck!
Nausea, heartburn, upset stomach, indigestion, diarrhea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
no,
it's
don't have
bright
any of that in
pink.
Australia either.
that's the best thing about it. It's bright pink.
close are we?
Very.
Need to make it right turn.
You're actually close enough to make a right turn in about
I mean, should we go straight up and then just hard push right?
30
Yeah.
turns.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because we're
yes.
gonna need a bit of
Straight
room
line.
for oil.
Straight lines.
I was
One-
gonna
one
say,
turn
do
is
we
better
make
than-
a hard,
Diagonal.
or do we put make a new compound around oil?
I think we're gonna need to.
You do a hard right for an L shape.
The front line of terraces in the range of spitter worms.
Yeah, then decon them and do a poison capture run.
Yeah, it's probably wait till daytime for that.
Daytime.
Daytime.
Nighttime.
Ah.
The later the hour, the more degenerate the voice gets.
Good
I
time
really-
for the server
I
to see-
really want to tear up all these fucking miners because this is a mess right here. But I don't want to put up
No,
miners.
I got one worm, I think. I got one capital off on it.
That's not enough, you need three.
Oh.
Yeah, 3 capsules to kill a worm.
Well, the server decided to sync right when I was throwing, and that caused me to lag.
I think that's enough capsules.
I'm gonna go down and get a bunch of resources, and I think I'm gonna tear up those iron miners.
Do it.
I will.
Alright, I'm gonna make 110 steel furnaces in my inventory. And I'm gonna brush my teeth in the meantime.
So wait, what's wrong with the iron miners?
Personal
Yeah,
hygiene.
Disgusting.
It just looks messy, but it's working fine.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Be reminded that you only need 2 miners to feed a belt.
Ah,
Ah.
yeah.
I'm gonna
That
I'm gonna
mining
overdo it for
efficiency?
shit.
15,000.
Ah.
Yeah.
Luigi number 1.
That was a lot of steel. Did not get that much steel.
Mind the gap.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how quickly I die. Corpse appeared yet?
What?
So I suppose
If
picked
you
it up.
died
Oh
on
well.
belt, just take us right up to the front line.
What?
You have like 400 grenades up here, you know that.
Yeah, we have a stack of grenades up there.
Basically, there are chests with pretty much any kind of equipment and keyring you need.
Oh, yikes. I'll get my body, it's okay.
So whose idea was it to do this map this way?
Dragon. Also, you mean do it that way? Our?
Because it just seems somewhat evil.
And that was the point. It was.
Some of the streamers were.
It was
complaining
supposed
it
to.
was a part-
Those belt upgrades are wholly unnecessary. Could you please not do them? Somebody queued belt upgrades on the smelters, and as long as the smelters are not upgraded to steel furnaces, there's no need to upgrade those belts.
So his armor would be a little bit handy.
If they're upgraded, then you can start to upgrade the belts too. But talk to Zrang for that. He's kinda in charge of that. He knows what he's doing.
That's 102 oil.
Yes,
God.
but it's oil.
They don't
Our,
want to
our
strike
productivity,
artillery.
our productivity is super high though.
Still. That's no oil.
Is that the only oil on the map?
No,
Probably not.
but have you seen how big this map is?
No. I haven't looked at it on the
Biggest
map.
match so far.
Oh, of course the biggest map so far is full of
hardest?
fighting.
What's the point?
Let me give you a GPS.
It's on the planner sheet, isn't it? Let's go find
It's on
it.
the GUI map.
So, the GPS I just gave you, that is the teleportation zone. If you zoom
Oh,
out,
good
you
God.
might see that.
Oh, lovely.
Where? What?
Where the hell is
Zoom out, go to the far right bottom. Oh.
We have about a tenth of
base
the
is
map
top left.
revealed. So, yes, there is more oil, but I think it's a bit further away.
Where the hell? I brought inserters up at some point. Where the hell did they go?
I didn't take it.
How far am I zooming out?
Quite away.
Oh, that's the bottom right.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
Yes? It's, what? 4,000 by 3,000 or something? Most others were 1,000 by 1,000 or 2,000 by something.
Okay, we might want to have another splitter and take out one row of turrets.
I feel like
Yeah, the front row is in spitter range.
Which spitters?
Top right. That
Yes.
one's all.
Oh. Fuck, I didn't see the asset.
I thank God that GUI it just helped.
Yes,
It's
but I
close,
was
right?
so focused on the...
That's one.
I was so focused on the... worms. Look where I was running. That was...
So exactly how bad is it, since I'm probably never going to load in?
Horrific.
Every
There's the
tile is
stream account you can.
basically
It's a sea of red.
basically every tile has this spawner.
If it
Oh,
doesn't
so
have a
not that
spawner
bad.
on it, then it has worm on it.
Have a look at the
Doesn't have a
Orange
worm on it,
Angel
it's got a stick
Twitch
on it.
stream.
I would do that, but I'm saving all of my bandwidth for the game at the moment.
Okay.
Oh.
I think someone tossed on a screenshot. Yeah, look at the event updates.
Lobby.
Look at that one photo.
We'll have a look at lobby.
I'm not even sure. Maybe there's also a video on the Reddit. I
Oh,
think.
yeah, that is bad.
Yeah, that's just around spawn.
I came back from a poison run live. Why is there a wall?
What dark god did we piss off?
Dragon.
Nobody tell him a thing.
All he knows, and he enjoys it. Especially the part about knowing.
I'm impressed by the fact that I can't catch up.
How
Yeah.
bad is your int? Old machine.
Actually, it's an incredibly good internet connection, and my machine is well
Okay.
above spec.
Are you
Catching up.
using Wi-Fi?
Mm.
No, it's Ethernet.
Oh,
Something exploded. Or was that a grenade?
It could be my ISP's experiencing issues again.
come on.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
I thought usually failing to catch up is CPU, really.
Yeah. People playing
Even
on
if you can't
toasters.
get the updated information from the server, then it could also be connection based.
I think at this moment it's connection based. My internet's less than a quarter of what it should.
Oh, so it's a good version compared to Australia then.
Yeah. I'm sorry for all you Aussies.
It's okay.
Internet by Kangaroo, and you still have to pay like $60 for it per week.
So what is it? For 100 meg service wholesale, it's $55 a month.
Mm.
Screw you.
I love
But
living
you-
in Central Europe.
But as an ISP in Australia, we have to pay it's $18 per megabit from the wholesaler.
The fuck?
think they just installed
That's
single
stupid.
fiber outside my house.
At this point, I wonder when it's financially doable to just lay on cable.
In Australia are doing that, but then they get fucked over by regulation.
No. There's a hilarious
Your own
thing.
sea cable.
Okay, we have. Oh, we finally got a second and third cable off the Western Australia. The problem is it all runs in the same trench as the existing cable. So the first time someone drops anchor in there, it's going to cut all the cables apart.
Nice.
But no, like with the Telco Act, you can use NBN's duct without paying them, and they really hate it.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
No idea what
it's,
you're talking about, but it sounds interesting.
Well, like obviously, if a company runs underground cables, they've got to put it like in a duct so they can do maintenance or like crap. Normally, you're supposed to pay like $2 or $3 a meter a year for it. Like that was the going rate. But then our old privatized monopoly decided to send a letter to a separate company saying, hey, we're going to use your ducts for free. And then they're like, cool, I'm going to do the same thing to you, Telstra, and save like 60 grand a month from you. So now they open that can of worms.
So it's also their own fault.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, isn't that mining just a lot nicer
Oh, Jesus.
now?
Yeah, my poison capsules. Where are they?
You just upgrade the belts going into red.
Because I don't have enough wood to do that.
Why don't you? You put all this iron ore.
It's not being said.
Yeah, I think now that we're keeping up with ammo production, we should be good to make other things with iron.
200 poison capsules coming forward.
No, we still need to go forward a little bit before we make a turn. Because we want to run the oil so we can start making improvements behind it. But we also want to start, unfortunately, opening up a wall and
Yep.
coming out
Then he's got like
to
another
around
2
there.
segments forward.
Like, we want to be going there as well.
It's always fun running somewhere and then you see suddenly pop up like 15 purple circles on the spot where you died.
What's that random splitter I put down earlier because I didn't remember doing anything.
This nice spot with a lot of stuff I wanted to pick up, but it's a bit too far out of range.
Yeah, but about dropping anchors on sea cables, I think they fucked the cables be in front of Singapore up fishing nets. But
Oh yeah, that happens yearly.
Internet
The
is out for
cable-
like 3 weeks or something.
Oh, there's the cable that goes from Western Australia to Singapore, which coincidentally also extends all the way up to Europe. Every year around September, October, it gets cut just because ships. And so they've now put 2 more cables there, but of course they're in the same trench. So they're just gonna get whacked.
I bet those are fun to repair.
I'm really glad I don't have to deal with it. I've got upstream provider who deals with all that stuff, not me.
I just wish NBN hadn't fucked everyone. Well, actually, no, Abbott hadn't fucked everyone.
Mixed technology
Better
stuff, yeah.
The better internet technology is crap, which, oh yes, let's use VDSL instead of fiber to the premise.
You know, there's actually laws that you can't put fiber cables on telegraph poles or like power poles.
Which makes no sense, because that would
Yeah.
be the perfect way to roll out in Australia. Like, it would be the fastest and easiest way to roll out internet.
Are we seriously
West
piping
Australia
all that
wire.
back to the base? I was supposed to only 120. It's probably better.
Oh wait, do we get oil down?
Almost.
No, we don't have oil yet. It's looking like we have oil because the
We've got a blue
the fluid mixing
right-hand turn.
stuff.
Could we get...
Is making it look like there's oil in the pipe, and there's actually no oil in the pipe.
Oh god, he made the turn too soon.
Huh? Oh,
The
yes.
turn is a little bit too soon.
Yes, the oil. He's exactly hitting the oil.
Exactly, that's the problem.
Yeah, we overshoot it.
Yeah, we want to overshoot and undershoot it.
No. We go just a bit more to the right and it should be fine. Yes, poison capsules do not damage spawners. Only use them on worms. Otherwise that's wasted.
Oh my god.
Where are we making the capsules anyway?
There's a manual production somewhere.
Yeah, it needs to get hand-fed green circuits every once in a while.
Ow. Ow. That hurt.
But otherwise it's fairly automated. And you don't need that many actually. Just don't grab like more than 5. You run out. Usually actually 3 is enough. If you do 3 is...
What the? Where the hell's that poison come from?
Possibly, like, just put down a proper belt factory blueprint.
We have a proper belt factory blueprint.
Solve this problem.
That is a discussion you have to have with Dragon, not with me.
So annoying.
Jesus.
Can someone get these spitters in this top left part? Yes. My hero.
I mean, isn't the one that people use the ore belts are in the way, Alex?
Mm.
Mm.
No. I just want red belts, man.
Discuss it with Dragon. Dog. People have the strangest names.
So the wiggling of the iron belt coming
I
through.
love the wiggles.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's so satisfying just to watch, honestly.
I assure you, once you get to over 300 hours watching it, it's not that fun.
Nah, I disagree.
Do you have any kids?
Not in Australia.
Not in Australia. That sounds ominous.
Not overly.
Oh my gosh. I feel like the lines marking the the spit, like there's the pink line, you can see that, but the outer line is black. It's really hard to see.
The lower line. So I can't exactly start and finish it.
There are trees there. Holy shit.
I can't see the belt that I just put down because there's too many bloody.
I gotta take a piss.
Good luck.
Anyone else need me to go for them?
No, I'm good for the moment, thank you.
All right.
Okay, where the hell are power poles? They iron power poles.
Oh, we're almost to the iron.
You mean oil?
Oh, sorry. Well, it's late.
Yeah, there was so much talk about iron.
Does anyone have pump jacks on them?
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope. They've all
I'll
yet to
go
be
grab
The
handcrafted.
area first.
Is anyone bringing them up right now? If not, I will.
Still probably gonna be 10 minutes till we actually. Where the hell is power pole?
Just
I know it's upstairs
oh, there's
somewhere.
Technically, it would be
Yes.
enough to probably bring down
Yo, I had a
like
good introduction.
500 oil. So we can start cracking. Fuck, let's set up those pipes. Why would you do that?
got me a drink while I was out.
That sounds like a smart idea.
Well, it's actually not. It is alcohol, and I'm on antidepressants. But fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah,
Depends
it
on the
is.
on the antidepressants, actually. But sometimes you have just to do it because having a nice cold drink is also good antidepressant. Do have crude oil, at least some. Why do we not have rigging? Because we don't have water. Why do we not have water?
We are doing advanced processing. And coal liquefaction?
Yes, but we didn't have water.
There is water by the advanced.
Can we get someone to bring a whole bunch of servers up? So we can secure oil better.
So that should kickstart it hopefully. I will cap. So it should feed back into itself for now. It's starting to get real smooth. So that's starting to look good. Now we only have to...
Who put me on the spin? Oh, why is my...
You were AFK.
No, nothing. This dude is making an API thing for something, and he kept getting 429, which is too many requests. So he's like, when in doubt, just add more zeros, and he added like 3 more zeros to the throttle limit.
Jesus Christ.
It's about that.
I mean, it works. Can't fault that.
Nimm dort, try catch on.
Okay, where did you require inserters?
Lower wall.
Whose inventory do I slam them into?
Fox.
Oh cool, we have pipes. We don't just...
I gotta restart Factorial. My Discord over those not working.
I keep forgetting if they have an overlay.
Oh, it's so nice, especially when you're doing like when you have to do admin shit. Oh, I might need some ice in this.
Oh shit, that's
Ice in your drink.
It was chilled already, but like I need a bit more. I'll be back.
Alright, inserters of that.
We're also officially making now plastic, so enjoy. On that note, we probably need a cold patch.
Oh god.
Take it there.
I mean, not a bad idea, but we'll just get our ass kicked. We'll get overrun.
Are you sure?
Rockets be a better use of our immediate explosives.
I would say yes.
You first have to make explosives, I think.
Flamethrower turrets might not be a bad idea. Someone suggested that in chat.
Also, I would strongly suggest to, now that we have oil, especially light oil, to start fueling our power with solid fuel instead of coal, because our coal is kind of precious.
We got 500,000 coal. But that being said, there is no other coal currently in range.
Yes. Yeah, we have 500,000 coal times 8 or something. Or 15? It's quite a bit. Who the fuck did add this hilarious useless tank?
Make on crude oil.
Could you stop?
Actually, I can see you using that thing. Means if the objects get all killed, we've got a bit more time with oil.
So optimistic.
Just a realist.
Yeah, because the worms are still out there.
Yeah, you can't put the turrets in the worm ring.
I mean, like a lot of them are almost dead. Seems like one or two more suicide runs.
Where it's inside and we'll hit the pump jacks. Also, you need to get that one worm that is spitting at a pump jack.
Hello.
Dragon's back.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, what?
He may not. He just in his teeth.
But I did not consent to this.
To eating us or not eating us?
Either.
I'll eat you.
But consent.
We did have engine production
gave fire
somewhere. Do we still have that? Or do we have engines
yeah.
left?
Engines are by belts and gears. It's on ping by also by plastic.
There. I need to make a pump or 20.
I think this flamethrower turret is just making it really hard for us to go throw poison at fighters to the.
Not in a good position at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up.
Where was this tool? There was this tool. Pump.
But yeah, grats on grabbing the oil.
Oh, they got it? Yay.
More or less.
We just.
We're touching it.
You're gently.
pumping
By the
some
skin of our teeth.
Gently caressing it.
Also, I would like to remind you that corners are weak points. So, if you see here, you will notice the corner things are dead.
I know. I was going back up to repair that when I died.
What, don't make a corner to begin with. Corners are stupid.
Oh, now that we have a flame turret, there's a lot of spots on the ground with markings for debug. That talks about burning.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's kind of not useful, or not helpful.
Well, going where flamethrowers
Ah, tits.
The bird
Yeah.
or the breasts?
Yes.
Good answer.
Good answer, good answer. Also, we could probably use some dedicated coal line up to the coal liquefaction.
Do we really want to be doing coal liquefaction?
Yes,
Do we have enough coal for that?
yes. We have 656,000 coal. If you multiply that by our tremendous mining productivity bonus of almost 1600 mining productivity, that's
Right.
like 8 million coal. I think that's enough.
It's 15 times the current patch, isn't it?
16 times.
What? No, I am. Okay, so
We've got a confused
48
dragon.
Very confused right now, like major confused.
On what? From our math?
Whatever the fuck this is.
Oh, yikes.
The ratios are off. I don't know what the fuck it's doing with the belts, but it looks dirty AF.
It looks like it's trying to be a high contact steel.
No.
It's general smelting, as far as I can tell. But it's not double, it's not half, it's not even. So I'm not sure what it's supposed to be smelting.
I think he's trying to put the iron there so we're not trudging the iron to the other side of the map to turn it into plates.
But that's fun. Besides, we got a lot of nice smelters already running.
Yeah. I
So,
think the
granted,
best course of
if
action
he
is
is-
to talk with him.
Also, that's a lot of underground.
Yeah, but we made like infinite of those, so that's fine. Honestly, I'm gonna head to bed, so
Also got wooden power pots.
yeah. The fact that he can find that much wood is a miracle, but you know.
No, he has ghost of wooden power poles.
Essence of power poles.
He has hopes and dreams.
Yes.
This is
Wait,
where
what?
hopes and dreams go to die.
I still
There's a
have
couple
hope you can
trees.
win.
There's a couple trees. Look right there.
Oh my god.
They're gonna die to poison.
There's like 6 trees.
It's
No, I'm
all
gonna
going
die to
down.
poison.
But yeah, it actually looks like this map is actually hard. Not just annoying.
It's like crash site on hard mode, basically.
Yeah, it's crash side without factories.
Well,
And
the factories make it like 100 times easier.
Yeah,
so
the coins
cheaty.
are also making it 100 times easier.
Yeah, it feels so cheaty.
Also the loot that you get.
Oh yeah, that is crazy.
Sway Swift, right hand drive or left hand drive. You could install a train system on this map. I think that should be your next objective.
DLSD? Do loop single direction. It is the high throughput system for a man.
We could probably push west towards the edge.
I mean,
Maybe.
question now. Is whether or not we want to launch rockets or
Yeah,
start
that's
building
probably the
artillery.
smart way.
That's probably the same thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, that would be boring. What would be cool is to reach the actual end of the map.
Yeah, because launching a rocket won't help us in any way unless we can get a train in.
Exactly. The inventory stuff is cheesy as fuck, and if we could
Yeah.
block it, we would. Because it's cheesy. In a bad way.
I mean, how long does the map need to last for?
Well, people ask for a hard map, and it's... Oh shit.
I mean, it was hard.
They do not like my radar.
Well, yeah. Why would you put it there?
To reveal more map.
You're smart.
So
Could you put it in the opposite corner?
No, because
That
this is just inside range for the next tile, or chunk.
So if
Okay.
we fight our way through,
Oh lord.
yeah,
They really don't like this! They killed it!
Doesn't radar deliberately aggro?
No, it doesn't deliberately aggro, but it counts as a offensive structure.
Priority target.
So it's a weapon, basically.
it's a weapon. He will scan us. Oh god. Back to things that are more important. Also, we need more power.
Someone
Oh,
has
yeah.
opened up the bottom left-hand side of the base, so we do have a bit more room for stuff.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
We should probably do power there and do it with solid fuel. That
The name Dutard is all over this.
Yeah. Is
Nice.
that a bad thing?
No, some spacing on the turrets would be nice to avoid splash damage killing multiple targets. But beyond that, that is fucking amazing.
credit where credit is due.
How the hell do we have that much space?
Because he basically just did that by himself for the past couple hours.
It's,
How?
Yeah,
it's a grind.
do the job.
It was mostly already open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was some biter bases to clear, but you know.
I think it was only a couple that it expanded.
So
We have one pump check at 1.6. And it's doing... flavors.
modules.
Yeah, flamethrowers use like no fluid. And ironically, the longer they are attacked without failing, the stronger the defense gets because you get all this passive burning.
You should probably replace that. This
Well, we need to move out further.
this flame turret with the pump jack.
Yeah.
because that tile
Well,
gives
can we box this section off so we actually got to get defendable point?
4.2.
Yeah, getting
we
proper
can-
defense is probably a smart idea.
Well, I
Looks like
started
someone's
doing
already
something
expanded
lower
below.
down, but no one came to help me.
What?
Like,
That never happens.
There's only so much you can do solo.
What? No. Everyone
chat.
always helps.
Actually, what I learned only recently, what I didn't know, is that there's in a burning status for enemies or basically anything, and that deals like 300 damage per second for 60 seconds or something.
Yep, fire is crazy OP. It's amazing.
I remember before they nerfed the flamethrower, it was the most powerful weapon to use.
It still is. It just requires a couple of levels of boost. Problem is, once it hits something, that thing is dead or dead walking.
Actually, could we get someone making some flamethrower ammo? Actually, does flamethrowers require?
No,
Don't think so.
No.
Shotguns do, but I think that's the only
flamethrowers
one.
require steel and iron gears.
Because that could be very useful at just clearing some of the big biters.
So basically, what we now do is
Oh, we've got a roboport now.
automate
Oh,
artillery
God.
shells, and then artillery shell our path down to the edge.
Those two robots are going to be working overtime.
What the hell was that spitter? What the hell?
Oh, crud.
Also, I think our oil production took a nosedive because. Huh? Wait. I think it's not the right choice to swap out of coal. Liquefaction. It's not the right call.
Yeah,
Class
I have a
action.
weird question right now. Did you guys move my belt thing?
What do you mean?
What belt thing?
Gizon's name is literally on everything here, but I know I built it. And I can't imagine someone manually replacing every single component one at a time. That seems unreasonable.
No. Somebody was throwing around upgrade planners.
Oh, so it could be that triggering lost user then.
Yeah.
I see. Well, they can take the blame now. Also, these smelters are more or less ready to be upgraded to red belts.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be some extra throughput for you.
Also, I think we should go back to core liquefaction. It's
I
just
just
me.
realized something. You started out with no ammo. How the hell did you do anything at the start? What's that change?
Pick 'em. You pick 'em.
Really?
Yep.
Yup. The pick is free. So basically, you just throw literal bags of meat on them until they die. It takes a while, takes a lot of meat, but it works. The problem is you gotta overpower the regen rate, and that is when you're throwing literal bags of meat, that regen rate, you know, it starts to become a thing.
Don't you get 10 ammo when you die?
No, nothing.
They've
When you
turned that off.
respawn, you are bare nothing.
Naked.
You were never supposed to last beyond like 10 minutes after Doomsday at best. Realistically, you were supposed to die at 25 minutes.
We made 146,000 ammo this game so far.
Okay, I think I got the last two if someone would actually do something with those turrets down the bottom instead of just letting them all die.
Problem is, it's a corner. Soft target.
It's an inside corner. Hard target.
What?
Outside
Where?
corner, soft target. Bottom of oil.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, no one's doing anything with that. I managed to get some out. I was
Lol.
getting no help.
Lol.
That would protect the bottom of oil. Happily.
Lol.
Like,
Oh my god, look at my freaking piles of acid and
like
fire.
I could use some help.
That would probably poison or burn the trees, though.
Do we need trees? We've got steel power plants.
Yes, to contain pollution.
By the way, what do you think about the design of the oasis?
It's very, very nice. It could have more iron.
It's an oasis. You should be happy it had anything besides sand. Ungrateful.
You asked for it.
Next time I won't give you any iron at all.
I am more for a no stone run. That's fun. Or
Oh,
hardly
God.
any stone.
You get 5.
Yeah, treasure that furnace. Treasure it.
Actually, I could give you 20. Enough to make...
Well, you need
Oh.
2 furnaces. One for the boiler and one for smelting.
No, you only need the one.
Makes
Huh?
no sense.
How the hell are you meant to get smelting?
How,
gonna
how, the,
have-
Yeah.
how the hell are you meant to get power? That's the problem.
Oh, okay. You have 20 stone. You have nothing else. So you gotta take 5 stone and make a furnace out of it. However, you can use that furnace to smelt a wee bit of iron that you'll probably find somewhere in a box or something, like 6 iron or something. Then you can make a single mining drill. And then you can use that 3 trillion billion gazillion mining boost to make the remaining 15 stone do quite a lot of work.
Oh, you mean like
Oh.
20 stone on the ground?
Yes.
I was thinking 20
So
stone
that
in your
is
inventory.
15 times 1, 5, 8. So that's 237 stone, which divided by 5, that's 47.4 furnaces. So you can make one line.
And no power.
Yeah. But you'll be using burn-in searches for everything anyway, so that'll be fine, right?
Just give us a patch of solid fuel.
But no coal, then.
No coal, just a patch of solid fuel.
Actually, you can get an infinity chest that just keeps making solid fuel and keeps killing everything else you put into it. So you'll have solid fuel, like 4 inserters worth. And, no nades, I guess, because no coal.
Also no poison capsules.
No.
I gave him a bad idea.
Honestly, people have been giving me tons of great ideas for
Fucking
self-torture.
Brilliant ideas.
Wait,
I think there's only so many of these maps that people can handle in one Clustorio run.
I am very, very much in favor of making a micro rocket launch on one of the smaller.
Yeah, there are actually some of the smaller nodes that could use a rocket launch. Also, reminder, here is your target.
Yeah.
This is where you need to go. Remember this. It is far away.
literally have like cliffs and a moat and surround the hilltop
Can we have
with
water filled?
like a wall of behemoth spitters, and then
You got a fucking oasis all to yourself, and you're complaining that there's not enough. In the middle of a fucking desert, you can't even see the ocean from here, and you're complaining.
yeah, some very smart people actually landfilled part of the oasis.
Yes, those gotta be extra smart, right?
Don't remove the pumps, otherwise you're fucked.
You mean banned?
Well, that too. Shut up, dog. What are you barking at?
The moon.
The dark side of the moon.
Dark side.
To the dark side, we have cookies.
Wait, cookies? You hand over those damn cookies right fucking now.
My code, damn. Get a fucking aneurysm over those pipes.
Okay, we should probably start moving into yellow inserters for the turrets. The reason I say that is I'm looking at the power production.
Is it a significant portion?
Yes,
No.
when they all activate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Should be a max solid.
Oh lord, that is actually a sizable lie.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's like 1 megawatt.
It's like the thing just actually in front of my. It takes more power than fucking miners.
Yes.
Yeah, but only because we have effectivity like 5,000. We could also just add more. Well, now that we have that space, we could actually move that.
Oh shit. That's acid. I don't want acid. Acid is not nice. Especially when I...
Oh
yes.
god, those bots are gonna die.
Wait, we've got bots.
There's a
Somebody
purple
made
bot,
bots, yes.
Why?
and they're gonna frivolously repair the wall.
Why? Because they can.
It's so fucking far away.
You should make a macro while you're asleep and just leave the guy here, and every 15 minutes or something just pings, here's your target, by the way.
Yeah. I'll just send them all now.
No, just to a map marker.
Can't set map markers on hidden ground, sadly. Are we making power poles somewhere? Honest question.
Surprised how many people are still here.
No biters. No, you don't get the nibble on me. I don't like these nibbles.
But
So we don't
what
make
about
power
gentle
poles.
nibbles?
Where?
Did we get oil?
Yes.
Wow.
Where are my drinks? Where's my steel and my power?
Okay, apparently I'm live on Twitch, which means I need to say hi to my family, so, rar 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 rar.
Well, it takes one rocket to kill a worm.
She completely ignored it. Everyone just. I'm just gonna pretend that never happened.
Yeah,
I just figured he was
perfectly
speaking Norwegian.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have more power now.
Is that a proper power build?
Yes.
What? Proper?
Oh my.
Lag?
Oh,
Also-
oh.
Green code.
Oh, why are you doing? Why?
It's a long time to save a map.
Why have you betrayed us?
Why isn't there a thing as a rocket turret? Which is pretty bliss.
That would be amazing.
There's mods for a reason.
Also, since we are on rather low power, I'd just like to remind you that
aren't at rather low power. That is a lie.
We're okay now.
you got the technology to make laser turrets. You're gonna be bleeding power for a while.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if you build your steam engines 3 deep instead of 2, you will handle those peaks a lot better. Your average power output won't change. It might actually increase just a wee bit, but
Shouldn't increase.
in reality,
Why
it should
throwing on the
increase a
rocket
little.
Darn.
No. Boiler's
Yes.
exactly 60.
Yes, but the actual usage, unless you're pinned at 100%, will actually increase if you overproduce. Because whenever you're running at 95% power output, that would effectively be blocking. So you can use that to build up steam in the system.
Ah, you mean that.
Yes, and then when you need more, you can overconsume for a short period, meaning you can actually get the average to be the ratio accurate instead of just the peak. So overbuilding your steam engines is actually a good thing. Anyway, I'm actually off to bed. You keep fighting and having a good time.
Alright, take care.
Bye,
Yes.
Dragon.
Get some sleep.
Yes. Night.
Wait, why are we going straight up here? We
Right.
need to go further out.
That's
Lower oil defense.
30. So that is 20. Did I count correctly? Forget it.
Fucking cliffs.
Well, we've got explosives now.
Actually, since that is hooked up to the
Okay, the way to clear worms is no longer poison capsules.
it is rockets. I suppose.
Yeah.
Dr. Livingston, I assume.
Also a good way to get rid of Also, could we get more gates along this thing so we can pop out and kill one or two things?
Why are we having intermittent iron ore shortages?
We put a radar right on the edge where it
Probably-
isn't protected whatsoever.
Probably Zerg.
Totally not a dragon.
Yeah. He was complaining about that earlier. That they always kill his turrets.
Looks to me like these steel smelt or these iron smelting builds can do a full red belt. Is that right?
Yes.
When they're on steel smelters, yes.
They probably should be upgraded now.
Yeah, they just need the belts upgraded. Okay. we have red belt production anywhere?
Nope.
Oh fuck, I'm out of rockets. Yeah, okay. Ooh, just. Can we start rocket production?
It's probably a smart idea to do so.
I've got an ad hoc thing halfway down the line that I brought a few things to. But it's completely ad hoc.
Ah, that's the water supply for that. Yeah, we need green circuits and then red circuits. I think that is... We need... What the hell is he doing there? We have speed modules in the pump check. And we have bots repairing our defenses. I am amazed.
That's unbelievable.
We should probably add a flamethrower turret there, if you can manage that.
We have ad hoc red circuit.
Flamethrower turret. Steam engine. Erstmal Stiel.
Who we decide if it goes for rocket or fire?
Rocket is the sensible choice, clear is the fun choice. Because rocket means that we can bring in MK2s, no, MK2s with laser defense. Artillery is probably a bit hard, and you could bring in nukes.
Nukes make quick work of fighter bases.
Yes, but do we actually have enough nukes to clear the entire map?
Yeah.
Not here, but in other servers, yes. I think several thousand nukes is enough to clear a map.
Ah, shit. Ooh, that was close.
Who took off the spawn point spinner?
This is me. Damage 90 plus 1652 fire damage per second. That sounds solid. Oh god. Are you
Yes,
tired?
you're up very late.
It's not even that late. I just am tired.
It's not late, it's
No, I'm in US. It's like only 1 o'clock here.
7 in the morning. It's not late, it's early.
Ah,
But it's
One of these turrets has done over 1 million damage.
Par for the
such a
course.
jokester.
Okay, we need to push this defense
What, are we singing Harry Potter now?
further more so we can actually properly defend all these turret objects.
Oh, we sing at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, Harry Potter, of all things.
I have a turn. I'm gonna run tabs. I swear to God, I'm gonna.
Oh, right. I thought I had ammo. I didn't. And we have rocket production other than ad hoc.
Hey, you should be connected. Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix it. I'm gonna mute it, don't worry.
We've got artillery production. Why would we need more than one artillery turret? I don't know.
Can we feed more than one artillery turret? That is probably the better question.
No.
So,
The answer
what
is
do,
straight
would
up
we do
no.
with 2 artillery turrets if we can't even feed one?
It's in a position where they haven't got automated ammo set up for it. So it's manual feed. And we don't have any blue chips yet. They're targeting. So it's going to be wasting ammo on worms. Not really wasting. Less high priority than Biden's. What the hell has happened?
Something happened?
Yeah, it's suddenly very like. Oh,
That may be all that fire. Just
20
guessing.
FPS, 30 UPS.
Must be everything that's around you.
That's all the fire.
Burn, mother, Motherfucker. Burn. This.
Oh no! Darn you, flame turret!
Do you get burned?
Yes, it fired at me.
We could probably fortify the main base to a point where it will hold against everything if we just add enough flamethrower to it.
Could do that with light oil.
Ah,
Light oil.
yeah, light oil is 10% more damage over crude. But
But
you technically lose oil by cracking. So, and since we already doing like 1700 fire damage per second with our flamethrower, it's not really necessary to get that 10% damage bonus, I think. Just saying. What's sniping our... Something is sniping our